The Pakistan side, Amir Sohail and Inzamam ul-Haq will be opening. Imran is skipper, but they've lost Javed Miandad. He's away ill, can't play today, and that is a real blow. Salim Malik, Ijaz Ahmed, Zahid Fazal, then Wasim Akram, the left-arm pace bowler and all-rounder, Moin Khan, Iqbal Sikandar, Mushtaq Ahmed, Aqib Javed, and Wasim Haidar, who's played pretty well in one or two games we've seen. He is 12th man. And the South African side, led by Kepler Wessels, Andrew Hudson will open with Wessels, then Mark Rushmere, Hansie Cronje, Adrian Caper, Jonty Rhodes, Brian McMillan, David Richardson, the keeper, Richard Snell, Merrick Pringle, who bowled so well in New Zealand the other day, Alan Donald, and Omar Henry is the 12th man. Now, the points table in the Benson Hedges World Cup of 1992, as I mentioned, New Zealand on top with 8, then there's England, India and Sri Lanka with them in the top 4. Then suddenly you come across South Africa, West Indies, Australia and Pakistan, and South Africa have 4 points and Pakistan just 3, and they meet here at the Gabba today. Well,
Salim Malik comes in to join his captain Imran Khan. Touched and caught behind, and that's the wicket that South Africa really wanted. Imran Khan is gone, and that could well be the end of their charge.
The odds were always against Pakistan in this situation, but they were bringing them back into their favour until Jonty Rhodes turned it around, and Imran trying to hit this one into the middle of next week, and he manages to get a touch. That is a very important breakthrough for South Africa, and things looking a little bit sicker now for Pakistan at 4 for 136.
Wasim Akram, left-hander, and he can hit the ball a long way. Very good at reaching those, and Wasim Akram stumbling, but fortunately he just regains his feet in time to get home.
Wasim Akram was always setting off for 2, but with the ground so wet and his spikes probably filled up with black soil, he spun the wheels as he went to go for the second one. It was a great effort on his part to maintain his balance and still get some sort of traction to push him off.
Oh, that's a great shot. So they've got 6 off the first 2 balls, and that puts them ahead of the required rate of 2 per ball.
One of the advantages for Wasim Akram in this situation is that he bowls in a similar situation. He knows what it is that the bowler's trying to do. He wants to be full and he wants to be straight. So Wasim Akram has just edged himself away outside leg stump on both occasions.
That's well bowled, and Malik says no, and he misses. I think Malik was off balance. I think that's the reason why he said no. He was playing a rather awkward shot, and I don't think he was balanced enough to run.
Wasim Akram was certainly balanced enough. He was down there. Salim didn't want it again. The wheels have spun.
And he's got it into the gap in the outfield, so that means 2. But they really do need... well, they need to clear the boundary once or twice and hit the boundary once or twice. Something spectacular this over.
If they did clear the boundary a couple of times, it really would bring things back into Pakistan's favour.
And the man out at mid-wicket is under it, and safely caught. So the full toss does the trick. Alan Donald is at mid-wicket, and that could well have been the slower ball from Adrian Caper, which Salim Malik mistimed.
Often in this situation, some of the bowler's best balls get dispatched to the boundary. This wasn't Adrian Caper's best ball. It was a waist-high full toss. It was the slower ball. A little bit of baseball experience would have been handy for Salim Malik there. So he tried to hoik it away over left field. All he managed to do was to get it to the fielder on the boundary, Alan Donald. Another blow to Pakistan's hopes. 5 for 156.
Ijaz Ahmed has come to the crease. He'll be at the non-striker's end.
So Salim Malik trying to hit 1, 2 or over the boundary. Went for the slower ball, the waist-high full toss. The field well placed, and Alan Donald in the end taking quite a comfortable catch at the mid-wicket boundary.
And mid-on coming in Richard Snell, he's already dropped one, but he gets this one. So Wasim Akram is out of the way, and Pakistan's hopes really dying on the vine.
So the last two dismissals have really put a dent in Pakistan's hopes now. Salim Malik was the first one to go. Adrian Caper, the bowler. Waist-high full toss, sometimes a good delivery in this situation. Alan Donald takes the catch there. Then Wasim Akram trying to clear the boundary. Adrian Caper bangs it in. Wasim Akram tried to get the elevation he needed, but he didn't get anywhere near the length. Richard Snell made a very comfortable effort of that one, having dropped a difficult chance earlier. He got into position quite well. Managed to take this one up in front of his face. He'd be a very relieved man to have put that one safely away. So 6 for 157, Pakistan. Moin Khan, the wicketkeeper.
He waist-high full toss, and it hasn't quite done for Ijaz. Very good attempt there by Merrick Pringle, but it's just out of reach.
Well, it's at the stage of the game now where Pakistan have to throw everything at everything. Again, it was the waist-high full toss. He didn't time it very well. Merrick Pringle, never really a chance, but he gave it everything he could.
And he won't get a chance this time as Jonty Rhodes going back, and well taken. He's covered some ground there. Covered about 20 or 30 metres going backwards, and he really is a live wire, Jonty Rhodes.
There was never any real danger once Jonty Rhodes got his eye and his mind set on taking that catch. He didn't want anyone else near it. He called for it, he took off for it. And he's a fantastic athlete in the field, this man. Very well positioned, running sideways and not backwards so that he could maintain his balance. He hits the deck and he's on his feet before you can think about it. So Ijaz Ahmed has gone for 6, 7 for 163.
Mushtaq Ahmed.
Card. They've finished up with 8 for 173. The key partnership there was between Imran Khan and Imsaman Ul-Haq. 85 in 95 balls faced, and it was a terrific partnership, but they failed by 21 runs. The bowling figures for South Africa, well, they're almost academic, really, because it was the fielding backing up the bowling that made all the difference. Alan Donald bowled well when he came back from the Stanley Street end, none for 31 and none for 31 for Pringle. Maximum number of overs permitted to be bowled, 7 once the rain interruption had occurred. 2 for 34.
Thank you very much, Richie. Well, making a triumphant return to the Gabba, Kepler Wessels played a lot of his cricket here. You must be delighted to get the 2 points and also the Benson Hedges cheque for $3,000, Kepler.
Thanks very much. Yes, it was a crunch game for us. We needed the 2 points, and you know, the rain intervened, which made it quite an exciting game. But we're very happy to have the 2 points.
Righto, you're on 6 now. You've got what, Zimbabwe, England, and India. You've probably got to get 2 wins out of those 3.
That's right. We need 2 more wins. We've got to win on Tuesday. We play Zimbabwe, and then try and win one of our last 2 games, and that should see us through.
Zimbabwe, I guess that'll be a nice little local derby for you.
It is. They'll be motivated to beat us because there's nothing they'd like better than to do that. So we can't afford to take them lightly. They've been doing quite well, so we've really got to play well in that game.
All right, congratulations on the win. And for Pakistan, Imran Khan, the captain, has been kind enough to come up and collect the $1,500 from Benson Hedges. Imran, when you get rain in a one-day match, it's always a bit of a lottery.
Yeah, well, especially with the new rule, I think that a team batting second really has not much of a chance. It's so heavily weighed in favour of the team batting first. We didn't know there was going to be rain, and I thought we were cruising at one stage. The wicket looked good, and, you know, it was just unfortunate.
Yeah, obviously, if you had known about the weather forecast, you might have done something different at the toss.
I knew about the forecast. There was no rain according to the forecast we were told.
Yeah. All right, very disappointing, but I guess now it means you've got to win everything that comes along now.
Yeah, let's see.
Thank you very much, Imran. And man of the match, Benson Hedges World Cup medal winner, Andrew Hudson, and also a cheque there for $500, Andrew. Congratulations on the innings.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You got away to a nice start. A couple of boundaries off Wasim Akram must have given you a bit of confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to hit a few off the middle of the bat early on, and, you know, just obviously build from there. But
How difficult has it been making the change, Australia and New Zealand, the different conditions for a batsman?
I actually battled a lot in New Zealand just because I was not timing it as well. But I seem to be playing better and better on the hard wickets, which are a lot like home. And I'm getting more confident, so let's hope I can get some more runs.
All right, congratulations on a good innings and well played.
Thank you very much.
All right, Richie, that's the man of the match ceremony. Back to you.
And for the moment from the Gabba, it's goodbye.